Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Chad. We're back here over on some more Oblivion. Real quick, I want to thank you guys so much for all the love and support on all the Oblivion videos. It's been a whole lot of fun playing this. Now, as great of a time as I've been having on this whole thing, just playing it, and the memories coming back, and even a lot of stuff I don't even really remember in detail, so it feels super fresh. I have started running into some issues. So in my last video, or it might have been the one before that one, I ran into a situation where I was telling the people of Breville, was it Breville or was it Shadenhall? I can't remember. One of them, I was telling them that they were crazy. I'm pretty sure it was Breville. I was saying that they were crazy because they were telling me to go and get rid of this Oblivion Gate over here. And I showed in that video when I was out there, there was no Oblivion Gate there. In fact, there was like a small watchtower castle kind of thing that was in place right where the marker was for a supposed Oblivion Gate. Well, I ended up just reloading my save or whatever, and eventually this ended up just spawning again. But now I have ran into that same issue once again. I'm currently on allies for Bruma, and I'm working on closing the gate in Leowin. He cannot send aid to Bruma with an Oblivion Gate threatening his own city. I'm like, alright, cool, I'm just gonna go and close it. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling nice and strong. So I'm dealing with the same thing right now. You can see this marker that's right up here, 96 meters away or steps away or whatever they're measuring here. Apparently there's supposed to be an Oblivion Gate right in front of me. Sometimes there is an Oblivion Gate, but it's not where the marker is. But in this case, I ended up closing an Oblivion Gate right over there. So I initially saw this marker and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna head over there. And I didn't have to go very far. I came out that door and they were saying right over here. And I thought, well, maybe it's like up and over the hill, or maybe it'll spawn in when I get closer or something. Nothing ever spawned. Then I looked over to my left and there was an Oblivion Gate right here. I go in, I clear that Oblivion Gate. I go back inside over here to go and talk to the people to let them know, hey, I cleared the shit. And then he said, hey, I can't do it without you closing the Oblivion Gate. So I guess I didn't close the right Oblivion Gate. So I'm running into the same issue that I had before. Oblivion Gates just straight up spawn or don't spawn at all, or the marker is wrong. I know for a fact that they're just not spawning in the right spot sometimes because I fixed that initial one. But I don't know which save this one is even fixed on at this point without having to go back multiple hours and lose progress, like 3 or 4 levels at this point. They were all autosaves, and at this point it's not even close to that. The whole thing is filled up with autosaves. When I was looking for solutions for it, there were people that were posting many years ago, like well over 10 years ago on forums, saying that Oblivion Gates are appearing and disappearing, or the marker is off somehow. This is supposed to be an Oblivion Gate right here, but it's a rock. I'm sure that they'll fix it or whatever, but this is kind of game breaking because I genuinely cannot complete the main quests while this bug is happening. I would have to reload a save hours back and then port down here to see if the gate is even there. And I don't know how long that gate has or hasn't existed. I don't know if I closed all of these gates. Like, yeah, I ran into these gates on the outside, but I don't know if they were the quest gates or not. Because if I assume I did every single one that has a Gate of Oblivion icon next to it, then I basically have done them all except for Anvil. But Leowin has a Gate of Oblivion, but this one didn't count. So I don't know which one is counting here. And I only see one marker too. That's the other part. So I don't think I've done any of them in Anvil. Let's see if maybe the Anvil one will spawn. I don't have a quest marker for it. Hey, do you guys have any Oblivion Gates? Any spare Oblivion Gates out here? Just to see if maybe I can unfuck my quest line? Hey, aid for Bruma. See? Aid for Bruma. There's the quest that I'm talking about, and there's not even a marker for her. My shit is so locked in on that one gate that doesn't exist that it's not even displaying this. I have not spoken to her before. Apparently I have with rumors, but I don't know how that happened, but whatever.
But I cannot risk weakening Anvil's defenses with that Oblivion Gate.
Okay, perfect. So
the city.
is the Oblivion Gate gonna update on my thing now? Or is it gonna stay stuck on the other one? Thinking that's how maybe I can move the marker off, you know what I mean? Maybe it'll prioritize the most recent person that I talked. It did. Okay, it moved it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, it moved it. But now it's not even showing this. Whatever, let's go over there and see if it even exists. Okay, it's apparently 170 meters away this way. It ain't looking too good. I mean, maybe it's like over this hedge. Oh, it is there. Beautiful. Okay, it does exist here. The marker got this one right. This one is spawned. But the one over here in Leowin, it ain't working. This is not the right one. I completed it. That's why it's marked in the first place. I can't re-enter it. The shit's collapsed. Oh my god. I got full Dwarven on. I mean, my helmet's off, but I mean, come on. I got Fortify Endurance, Fatigue, Hand-to-Hand, Speed, Strength, Willpower. Pretty much all main stat buffs right here. All the ones that matter for me anyway. I reflect damage, and I have a shield. It's only 12%, but I have another 8% if I go and put my helmet on, so 20%. Yeah, I randomly keep getting hurt by something whenever I walk back out into the thing. It feels like I'm taking damage by going in here for some reason. Hold on. Wait a minute, I can sneak. Oh, okay, well, my sneak isn't very high, okay? All right, grab the sigil. Oblivion Gate down. I close the Oblivion Gate outside of Anvil. Speak with the Countess. Now, I wonder if I go back and I complete this, what happens to my marker then? Does it default back? It can maybe display all of the ones that I don't currently have yet, or it's only going to default back to that one. Luckily, though, the main quest is kind of like probably the most boring part of it. So yeah, even though you can't finish the main quest or whatever, and that's definitely a problem and game breaking, it doesn't necessarily, you know, lock you out of the majority of the game. It's just the main quest line, that's all. Hello, I closed it.
You sure gave those damn Daedra what for?
Yeah, easy peasy.
I will send some of my best soldiers to bolster the
Thank you, I appreciate that. Kvatch has its own marker back, and Leowin's reset. You see this? It used to be over here. Wait a minute, we might have something. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to Leowin and see where the marker is even going. Do I talk to them again? It seems like they want me to speak to them. This video is basically a troubleshooting video.
Have you anything new to report?
I don't know, you tell me.
I hope you've been successful.
I hope I have too. It's blanked out. Aid for Bruma.
Leowin is beset by enemies. The Empire does nothing to help us. Even before this crisis, I did not have enough men to patrol my borders.
Right.
Now, Daedra are pouring out of an Oblivion Gate on our very doorstep. No.
So, why is it pointing to you then? Okay, so if I go back out this way, surely it didn't just respawn, did it? Maybe it reset it. You know what I mean? So there's still that closed Oblivion Gate there. The marker used to point over here. Just to show you guys, I am still on the same quest. Allies for Bruma. This area is completely fucked. If anybody has a fix, let me know. That was fun testing stuff out, but I'm gonna have to figure out another way to fix this. I'm thinking maybe if it keeps the saves, I can do like an uninstall, reinstall, and see if somehow that... I highly doubt that, though. It's the saves. It's definitely the save. Maybe doing something in a specific order or something made it happen this way. I don't know. Let me know. Luckily, we still have the Dark Brotherhood questline, the Thieves Guild questline, the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, and a million other caves and ruins to explore. Oh shit, it spawned. I just kept reloading my save and it spawned here. Okay, all right, I'll take it. You saw me do that. I don't know why that works. I have reloaded saves multiple times. I just got back on the game to try one more thing with console commands to just skip the quest line forward. But now it just popped for me. Is this the same layout as the other one that I was just doing? I mean, the inside of the towers are generally the same thing. I'm expecting that. But usually the outside is a little different. Try to soul trap me? Gotta kill me first to do that. Oh yeah, he's using major soul trap. Holy fuck. Now watch me complete the objective, and then for whatever reason the marker doesn't show, because there is no marker here. I just knew the gate was there, so I'm really afraid I'm gonna complete this and he's not gonna recognize that I cleared the gate. I guess it depends how the NPC interacts with quest completion. I assume when you go to do it, the game is checking to see if you had closed that specific gate. Now whether it checks whether it's physically there or not is a different thing altogether. Just beating the shit out of everything here. All right, grab the sigil stone, latent sigil stone. Okay, now let's see what happens. When I get out of this, I should get a notification. That should write everything. There it is, notification, quest updated. Holy fuck. I should speak to the Count about aiding Bruma. Okay, the marker is back in this area. It was never a marker that was pointing at that Oblivion Gate that spawned on a random load, by the way. I was pretty positive that this save in general was just like bricked, but I had reloaded that save, I don't know how many times at this point. Sometimes with the intention of, you know, hoping that it would spawn. But that time I was just trying to load back in to get a thumbnail and try a command, but it just reappeared now. Hey buddy, I finally cleared that up for you. Yes.
With the Oblivion Gate
Oh.
near Leowin closed,
Thank you.
I have given you the help you asked for. Bruma's fate is out of my hands.
Wait, why is he so mad? I just saved the city, but whatever.